How's it going, guys? It's your favorite entrepreneur, Elder Tony Williams. I'm a real estate investor, real estate agent, and I post content almost every single week here on the channel. If it's your first time, welcome. I highly recommend that you go to the beginning of the channel, watch every single video from beginning to end, because each video gives you a little bit of knowledge about investing, business, and finance. With that, let's get into the video. Why I'm investing into real estate and why you should too. Before I start off, I want to say I started investing into real estate when I was only 18 years old. I'm 26 now, and ever since then, I've been buying piece by piece in real estate to build my portfolio. I love stock investing, but majority of my net worth is in real estate, and I'm going to explain the reasons why in this video. So make sure you watch to the end. So let's jump right into it. Number one, appreciation. This is one of the reasons I purchase home, because it will appreciate over time. And typically real estate appreciates 3 to 5% every single year. This means if I purchased a home for $100,000 and held on to that home for 20 years, at the end of that 20 years, that same home will be worth $180,000. That's right, $180,000. That means you just made $80,000 from doing nothing but just purchasing a home and sitting on it. Now, this is only one benefit. Let's take that same scenario and let's say you made 5% appreciation on average every single year for 20 years. You purchased a home for $100K, and at the end of that 20 years, you'll be able to sell that home for $265K. That is amazing return on investment to me for just purchasing a home. But you're not just gonna stop at one home, right? Let's say you purchase 10 homes throughout your lifetime, just 10 homes, and you purchased them for $100K, they appreciated 3%, 3 to 5%. At the end of that 20 years, you'll have assets worth between $1.8 million to $2.6 million just off of appreciation. And that is not even the number one benefit to why I buy real estate and why you should buy real estate. Let's get into the next one. Number two, passive income. Now, this is what you see those real estate gurus all online talking about, make $10,000 a month, live on a beach and sip margaritas. You can do that, but it's not gonna happen your first year, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna happen 10 to 20 years down the line if you're consistently purchasing homes. On average, I generate maybe $300 cash flow after all expenses per property, $200 to $300 per cash flow, which is great for me because my goal is to build up a huge portfolio of those, generating money every single month. Coupled along with the appreciation of the property, I'll come out well. And this is what I want you to think about. I don't want you to purchase one property and just see you're only getting a couple $100 per month in cash flow. I want you to purchase 10, 12, 13, 30 properties, and that adds up every single month. Don't stop on the first home because it's a lot of work. You gotta keep going. Number three, tax write-offs. Now, this one was just going completely over my head until I found out you could put your properties inside of an LLC, and then all your expenses that you have on that LLC or that business, you could just put it in there and you don't have to pay taxes on this money. Please check with your CPA. I'm not a tax advisor, but man, when I found out this here, it's what a lot of corporations and big businesses use. Put all your properties inside your LLC. All your expenses go through your LLC. Anything you're using on a home, even if you're using a car to travel back and forth to the home, you can put that inside the LLC. All my cars are inside my LLC. All the service expenses go right through the LLC, lowers my tax burden, and I don't have to pay taxes on that money. I get to keep more money inside my pockets and inside my company. Number four, your mortgage payment stays the same and rents typically increase. I just increased rents on my properties about 6 months ago. The rents was $900. I bumped them up to about $925, still staying below that market value, so I can actually have my pick from the tenants that come through my properties. But the thing is, my mortgage payment stayed exactly the same. Most of them were around $500 on my mortgage, and I was able to bump it up an extra $25. That's straight cash flow going right back into my property. In the next 10 years, who knows what the rent market will be at that time, and that'll be more cash flow back into my pocket. Number 5, no cap on how many homes you can buy. I speak about this all the time on the channel and say you don't want your income capped on how much you can make. And with homes, you can buy as many homes as you want, and you can stop anytime. If you only want to buy 2 or 3 homes and retire on that, you can. You want to buy 10 homes, 20, 100, my goal. You can do whatever you want and you don't have a cap, as opposed to an hourly job to where you're capped at how many hours you can work and the amount that they're actually paying you. You want to diversify your income and make sure you're earning your money from something that isn't capped on how much you can make. And number 6, leverage. I saved this one for last because this is the one that's gonna get you the most money, because you can actually leverage your money. That $100,000 home that we talked about, you don't need $100,000 to actually buy that home. You can actually get into that home for 3.5% down if you're using an FHA loan, 5% down if you're using a conventional loan, or you can jump in and do a 20% down payment. That is the beauty. And if that home goes up 3%, you only put 3.5% down, you just made almost 100% return on your money in that first year. This is the key to real estate. I love stocks, but the way you can use leverage inside real estate is, bar none, the best way for me personally to be able to generate more wealth down the line. Like I say, most of my net worth is in real estate, but I do have a lot of money inside stocks as well. But I want to keep putting more and more into real estate because I'm using that lever. I'm using leverage. I'm using a lot of leverage to be able to generate a lot of income for myself. And I can just keep building and building and building at a young age. And then maybe I'll step down from using so much leverage once I get to, a older age, and you don't want to be as much risk, but I'm young. So I'm just risking it all, jumping in, building up my portfolio extremely heavy. Hey, I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We love making short videos like this, just dropping these knowledge bombs. Make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, see you in the next video.